So the moment I've been waiting for, guys, ever since SHOT Show, I wasn't able to get it to the Daniel Defense booth at range day to shoot it. So I finally got the H9 in my hands and I am excited to shoot it. That's gonna be Daniel Defense's H9, first handgun that they've ever put out, and I'm really liking it. If anybody's kind of followed the story on this gun, it is gonna be essentially the old Hudson H9, but with Daniel Defense behind it, meaning that it actually works right. The Hudson was one of those guns that I've wanted forever, and after you do a little bit of research on it, you realize that you didn't want it because it was set up as a bad gun. Daniel Defense bought this out. I think they were working on it for 3 years, and they tuned this thing perfect. Slide's nice, the trigger's nice, optic ready. It has a rail for a light, which I will tell you, I found that the rail might be a little short on the light. It makes that light look huge on this gun. But still, one of the better 9mm out the box, double stack, 1911 style, whatever you want to say, guns on the market. Let's shoot this thing. Let's get a couple rounds on. So we do offer holsters for these now. Through Watchdog Tactical, new Daniel Defense H9 holsters. Same Watchdog quality with the Daniel Defense pistol. So let's see if we can get a couple rounds on target. I've shot it a little bit already, but let's get a couple rounds in. I like that. That really shoots nice. Got extra mag, always carry that extra mag on you. It's very handy. So, defensively, I think this will be a really good handgun to carry. The weight's right, it shoots really nice. So I like how this has the really nice bore axis set up to where the ejection rod and the gun itself tries to sit as low as possible to maintain a really nice steady shooting stance where you're doing multiple rounds down range. So that gun's not moving a whole lot. It kind of feels like I'm shooting it as if it has a comp on it. No comp, it's just shooting pretty flat. Now this, we didn't have time to put a red dot on there. I plan on putting an SRO on here, but the problem with it is you do have to mail, or they will send you a free optic plate. So not a big problem. It's free, you ain't got to pay for it. It kind of sucks because I wanted it in the box. As soon as I opened it, I already had a red dot ready for it. So I don't know what that was, but it doesn't seem like much. Little tapping rack. Let's put a couple more rounds through it. So, first initial thoughts on this gun. It's pretty nice. Daniel definitely put out a hitter. I'm glad they fixed all them Hudson H9 problems. I'm enjoying this thing. Like, it shoots great. It's pretty easy to aim. It kind of feels set up for a defensive style already. Like, it's not a big gun. Whenever I was talking to somebody, one of our staff members, and literally they were like, it looks like that Maxim 9. And I was trying to explain to him it's not that big, but in the pictures it's hard to tell like how big it is. I do not have huge hands, but that is a smallish handgun. Glock 19 size, 15 round magazine. That magazine comes out really nice. The slide comes down super easy. It feels really good in the hand. It's got that nice 1911 hand grip. The sights, I could imagine better sights on this, but they do work, so that's nice. But yeah, dude, for what they're asking for this gun, it is completely reasonable. Like, I'd give that price all day. right, a couple more rounds we'll put through it. I'm not sure about Daniel's barrel, but wonder if they did like a cold hammer forged barrel in this too. I know how bougie they are about the barrels, so. Other question is warranty problems. I wonder if anybody's had any problems with warranty issues yet. I haven't had any hiccups with this yet, but I've also only shot like 200 rounds through it, so time will tell. All right, so the real question on everybody's mind with this is, should I buy this as a personal defense everyday carry? The short answer, yes. I would. The gun performs very well. It feels good. It actually carries really nice in our Watchdog undercover holster. It gives me a good grip when I grab it out. It's not too heavy. You know, I was kind of worried that whenever you do these double stack 9mm guns like this, they get a little heavy and they get a little bit cumbersome to carry. This isn't awful. And that's with, you know, range rounds, you know, nothing too crazy, but like it feels really good. Then the other concern that people are having is it worth the price? I'm not gonna get too much how much it costs, but for the range that this is, I've spent dumber money on worse stuff, worse guns specifically. But for this price, dude, I'll pay that all day. I really like it. And it shoots about how you would think it was gonna shoot with that low bore axis. Like, it's not hoppy. It's, like I said, it kind of shoots like a 365. It kind of shoots like a 365 with a comp. So, like one of those SIG macros, but better because, you know, you got that full length barrel. That's the problem with me not shooting red dots. I suck at iron sights. I am not the best with iron sights. Red dots, I'm with it. But that's my honest to God opinion on the H9, how it carries, the amount of rounds it holds, the recoil, the gun itself. It is tuned right. I can't really find anything bad about this. Well, one bad thing, that rail is very low. So I did put a light on there and it looked obscene. So took that back off. I didn't feel like having to do crazy on the holster because I wanted a light. I'm sure in the future, maybe one of these light companies behoove them to make a light that's gonna be slimmer line for a smaller frame like that. But until then, we are left with the options on the table. So to wrap this up, yes, thank you, Daniel, for putting a quality handgun out on the market and not disappointing the consumers. The H9 is a very solid option for, I'd say, concealed carry, and or if you're trying to just find something to have a little bit of fun with. You're not having to pay those crazy 2011 prices and you get kind of a 2011. So, hey, check it out. I wonder who's gonna be the first company to start making accessories for this thing. We need extended base pads. We definitely need the upgraded grip handles. And I don't even know if anybody's gonna attempt to tackle that trigger. So we'll see. That's gonna be a hard one for somebody. Or maybe not, you know, I don't know nothing about triggers, so maybe it's easy. Maybe Apex or who else? Timney. Yeah, it seems like something Timney would do. Timney would probably make a upgraded trigger for this thing. But until then, this trigger is dope. I love it. I love it. I wish I can keep it. This one, unfortunately, is going to our holster shop to make a lot of people's dreams come true and be able to carry this. So whenever you get a chance, check out that Daniel H9 and our new Daniel H9 holster out on the market.